Okay, question 2 is a symmetry question. What we've got to do is we've got to draw the reflection of all the shaded shapes in the mirror line. Okay, so one way of doing this would be to go to your shaded shape, which is, let's say, this first grey one here. Just put a green splodge there. Now if we count the number of empty spaces between the shaded shape and the mirror line, so here there's one empty space, then we have to do the same on the other side to get the reflection. So there has to be one empty space on the other side of the mirror line before the shape. So there's the one empty space, so the shaded shape must go there. Okay. Now for the second shaded shape, I'll use a different colour. Obviously you don't have to use different colours in the exam. I'm just doing this to make it stand out more. So there's my shaded shape. Now if I count the empty spaces, there's one empty space, two empty spaces to the mirror line. So there's got to be two empty spaces on the other side. So one empty space, two empty spaces on the other side. So the shaded shape must be there. You can see there's two empty spaces on this side, two empty spaces on this side. For the final shaded space, I use a different colour again. So this time to the mirror line, there's no empty spaces. So on the other side, there's going to be no empty spaces. So it's going to have to be straight away there. Okay. Just to check again, one empty space between the two green ones on either side of the mirror line, two empty spaces between the two pink ones on either side of the mirror line, and no empty spaces between the blue ones on either side of the mirror line. There is actually a different way you could have done this. What you could have done is got some tracing paper, placed the tracing paper over the top of the whole shape, and what you could have done was you could have actually shaded each of the grey squares. Now the original grey squares were here, here, and here. So if you just shaded on the tracing paper those grey squares and then drawn in your mirror line, if you'd have flipped the whole page over, tracing paper over, keeping the mirror line where it is but flipping it over, then the tracing paper would have shown you where to draw the reflected shapes.